All right, well, Coach, first of all, congratulations on the win. Any opening statement you'd like to say, general thoughts on this victory for the Bears?
Yeah, well, just want to, applaud Union for a great year. I know they're a senior heavy team. It's hard work to get here to this level, and, they came in tonight, that they were really physical with us, and, played really, really hard and did some nice things. Katie did a nice job coaching them, and, it's just, we have a lot of respect for them, so I just want to give them a huge shout out. This is the first one of a journey, so, it was, we were able to do a few things that we had on our scout pretty well. We were able to contain 5, which is one of their elite shooters. She had 4 tonight, so that was a good part of our game plan. And we out-rebounded them on the offensive glass, which was a big, momentum swing for us, because we knew they were a really good, crashing team. So that's a great. We're +3 in that column. I think the 2 guards to my sides here just, made some really big plays, helped carry the momentum for our team, and not only scored for us, but they defended super well, and created a lot of the turnovers that Union had. So, playing both sides of the basketball in March, that's what it's going to take. And Hannah did an excellent job for us, leading us tonight.
Well, Hannah, I want to ask, you've had such a great run here towards the end of the season, really helping the team, win that conference championship, get back to NCAAs. Tell me a little bit about how you've been able to come on so strong here down the stretch.
Yeah, this is the time of year that we prepare for all year long. So I think once we get here, it's just really exciting and trusting that body of work all the way from September to now. So it's just super exciting to play right now, and I trust my teammates, and my teammates help set me up, which I'm really grateful for. But it's just using the experience that we have to really trust that we're going to execute at the end and get the wins.
And Una, the team got off to a really fast start in this game. I think you hit a 3 early on. The team was up big for the first quarter. How key was that to kind of establish that big lead and then kind of you can play them almost even the rest of the way and still win by double digits?
Yeah, I think we definitely gave ourselves a good cushion at the beginning, and we always harp on transition and pushing the ball as fast as we can. So I know she's given me those outlet passes quickly, so it's been really fun to push in transition. Yeah.
And Coach, obviously this is a team that has championship pedigree, 2 straight appearances in the national title game. How big of an advantage is that, returning to the NCAAs with players who have been there before and kind of done this?
Yeah, I think there's a huge advantage to that. It's all about the routines of being here, and we were just talking in the locker room post-game about, it's like gaining inches everywhere you possibly can from, playing the game, but then the recovery, your routine of understanding what you're doing when you watch your next 2 opponents play, to all the way through our shoot around tomorrow to the game tomorrow night. So, I think the routines really, really do matter. And I think we're pretty locked in on that schedule, and our players really understand that part.
Yeah, Hannah, tell me a little about your past experience in the postseason, kind of how you apply it here.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to play the past 2 years in the national championship, which is something that every player wants to do in their career here. And it's just super exciting, and something that Coach has said from the very beginning since I've gotten here, that we're looking to win a national championship. So our eyes are always on that big goal, and we work hard every day to prepare ourselves for that in practice, and then in games we try and execute as best as we can. So it's just our favorite time of year, and it's something that we don't take for granted, and we're really excited to keep the push going.
Yeah, do things change once NCAA tournament time, or do you still feel almost similar to regular season?
We definitely keep a lot of our habits similar from the regular season, and we start them early. We're always in each other's ears, giving each other a lot of recognition, a lot of credit for even just the smallest things that we're doing off the court from the beginning.
All right, Coach, obviously you don't know who you're playing yet tomorrow, but what are your thoughts on the second round coming up here?
Yeah, every game in the NCAA tournament is tough, right? It's like every team has won their conference championship or earned an AQ or at-large bid, and that's hard to do. I think we really appreciate having been in this scenario, before, just the difficulty to be in the round that you're in, right? So, obviously Bates and Merchant Marine are 2 very battle-tested teams that have done a lot in their respective conferences, and we're very familiar with the NESCAC. I think we play our schedule and then basically the NESCAC. So, you know, it's exciting to be able to play, you know, base if we get the opportunity to do that. And if Merchant Marine pulls it out, you know, certainly I know they've got some pretty big, strong post players, so we're going to have to get to work on that one. But, you know, looking forward to playing. I don't know if it really matters who we play because I think it's a little bit more about us. But, you know, we'll be locked in either way.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you.